Alright. You know my channel, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, alright. We're live. I saw HDR in bracket, so I decided to get my gin and coke out.
Oh god, he started drinking. It's bad.
Hey, like, HDR's a good player, or a good Justice player, but man, fuck. Alright.
Like, I can tell that Justice is, like, actually a good player because there have been instances where I've actually forced him to, like, you know, actually interact with me instead of just doing the Justice thing and then Justice wins. So...
Like, my problem with HDR as a player is they're very antsy on defense. And I don't know if that's just a Justice thing, but
I think that's just an Australia thing. Like,
I don't know.
That's just kind of where a majority of players are at. Like, I know that's where I'm at. I'll be completely honest. I make a ton of awful decisions on defense.
I don't know, I think my defense is pretty nice.
It is. The amount of times I have not hit you with instant overheads with Venom.
I don't know, that's like super easy to react to, I swear. It's like, how many frames is it anyway?
How many frames is it? I'm gonna have to look this up.
Oh, I know, like, I thought it was you do it because it's massively plus, not because it's easy to react, it's hard to react to.
It is pretty plus. Especially, the Force Break version.
Yeah, I always, it's, okay.
Yeah, Mad Struggle.
Wait, 14 frame startup?
18 frame startup.
18, what? I never got hit by a single one. I just see it, I'm just like, alright, I'm gonna stand block here.
Well, it's 18 frames when I do it from the air, but you also have, like, the time to react to me going into the air as well, and you've got the sound cue of, like, the super jump as well.
Yeah, even then, like, I don't know, it just feels a lot slower.
So,
And but, like, you still hold it, because it's plus 20.
It basically is, because, like, the fastest possible, instant air mad struggle that actually, like, will hit you doesn't impact until frame 23. But if you block it, it's plus 7, so... Then... Force Break Mad Struggle is plus 19! And I keep all of my air action when I do it.
Yeah, I used to play Venom. A little bit. Venom was like the first character I played, and I didn't even like put time into it, and I just got lazy. So I dropped Venom. So I play Kai now.
I think Kai is really cool in this game.
Kai is what I call fairy bread. He's not like vanilla white bread. It's just vanilla. It's like white bread with sugar and butter. That's what I'm saying. Like Kai is fairy bread.
That's a good analogy.
It's like he's not just white bread. I mean, he's got a little bit of sugar to him.
He's not spicy, but he's a little bit sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pop out this old chat here so I can interact with whoever hangs out in here. And why the fuck am I not following you? Go follow your boy.
Yeah, give me that follow. There we go. SleepMate.au is now following.
Yay! I got the Twitch alerts and everything.
All right.
It's a cute setup you got too, with like the animating pings.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, it's still fine. There's a perfect box on this overlay for it, so we're gonna use it. I don't know what was in that box normally, but I'm gonna use it. All right. just do the post and
No, not the backslash. Not the backslash.
Alright, first up we're gonna have Moose and Murmur. Moose has been going hard. Second, like when Moose picked up Exard, just went hard in on Exard and then just never stopped playing Guilty Gear. Moose is really good.
But the real question is Moose gonna give us the Robo-Kai?
I don't know, that'd be surprising, because Moose has touched a lot of characters. Alright, Murmur's in. I got the Hanna-Barbera sound pack, so this is
I saw that mod. I had so much respect for the person who made it.
The first thing I did was I went to the sound menu and then notched up sound effects up to like up 20 points. Okay, so Moose and Murmur are in. How do I normally pass? I guess I can't put myself in spectate. I have no idea. Oh wait, it's a button for toggle spectating.
Yes.
Select your character.
Right, I didn't know
It is
that.
the start button by default. Oh, he's giving us the Robo-Kai.
Alright, he's giving us Robo-Kai. This is nice. I think Murmur's pretty good. Like, I played against Murmur, and they know how to play at least a single-player version of ABBA. So, you know.
I mean, ideally that's what ABBA wants, because
Yeah.
if ABBA has to actually interact with you in order to get Moroha stuff happening, then, you know, the game is basically over.
Let's rock.
Yeah, luckily, I play Kai, so everything is a knockdown. So ABBA has a fair time.
Oh, yeah. So she's managed to actually... So Murmur's found the Moroha activation. There's Goku, so now everything is plus forever, and...
That's a good air throw.
Oh.
Just needs one knockdown. Is he gonna... He's gotta get out of blood mode. Yep, done for... what is that? The key grab. I can't do sound effects for sending me on a loop.
I've still got all the normal sound effects, so I just have no idea what you're talking about. Right, respecting the first Danzai, but not the second.
It is extremely fitting for Robo-Kai.
Fire's just not gonna be able to commentate this at all, because we're just gonna hear, like, Flintstones car noises all night.
Yeah, I mean, the key is just like donking him for frying pan.
Dunk.
Alright, let's got the first round.
Some surprisingly honest play here, but oh, that's unfortunate, just barely missing that OTG key grab, but we're gonna find an anti-air key grab because the hitbox on that move is insane for some reason. And Danzai! You know, Danzai translates to judgment, and I think that's very fitting because I feel like whenever I get hit by Danzai, the other player is judging me.
Yeah, it's judging you. Did you do the right thing? No? Well, you're going into, like, ABBA damage jail.
Did you do the right thing? Yes. Well, you're still gonna die anyway.
Judge you for doing anything. Oh my gosh, that was a nice FP roll. Alright, man.
Pretty convincing second round.
Okay, how do I... there
Press
we go.
start. There you go.
Alright,
No! Wait!
Welcome back, Moose, soon. Alright, Moose said give me a second, so...
Okay.
He's installing the sound pack.
Yeah.
Very
Very important.
I don't know why, but like the sound pack with like Robo Kai is extremely fitting. Everything just sounds really goofy, just like how Robo Kai is. And I'm seeing like do like Wake Up 2S, I think it is, the Not Stun Dipper.
That's 2K.
That's 2K? Is 2K Not Stun Dipper? Yeah. And like as a Kai player, I'm just like, you madman! Then I realize he doesn't do the second hit on block. It just cancels it. I'm like, oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. It was all in calculations.
If I knew how to mod the game, I would do it myself, but at this point, I'm just waiting for some beautiful soul out there to do a an Ed, Ed and Eddie sound pack for +R. I think that would be perfect.
Oh, man. Okay, so we got Murmur up 1 game.
Every time Abba does Danzai, you just hear, "Do not fall, Rolf!"
Oh. Did I get spectated, do you think?
The communication has been disconnected. Sweet.
Okay, so it's not just me then. I think my game froze. I'm like on the frozen start screen, so of the round.
Well, I got booted back to the netplay menu, so the stream is on fire. Please wait warmly.
Alright, we're back. Alright. I'm so glad they have like a copy invitation link button.
What an absolute godsend of a quality of life feature.
This game has like so many QOLs for like such a... like everything they can to like bolt onto an old game. They've done it.
Like, you compare this to the PS3 release, and there's about 20 new training mode options.
Yeah, and you can actually play online. Like, it's not even just like rollback, but the PS3 version's legitimately so bad you can't play it online.
Unplayable.
Yeah, the delay netcode is horrible. It's like as bad as the
select your character.
the reload one, which is pretty dreadful, I think.
Yeah, and reload was like also bolted on.
Yeah.
Like before GGPO was like kind of everywhere, I think.
Okay, it didn't break again, right? Ah, there we go.
Nope, we're good.
Heaven or hell. Duo. Let's rock.
And the 2K round start, the classic, but
The downside is,
key grab.
yeah, it's not Kai. You don't get a knockdown.
Yeah, you do. You can just do 2S and then you throw down the mat. Just don't do anything while Abba has even an inkling of wanting to do Danzai. Oh no! He's actually lucky that traded with the Goku activation. Ooh, that's oh, okay, that was that was a bit spaghetti there with the scum motion.
Okay, so Abba's got wreckers, and I do not understand a single one. One of them's got like what, armor, the other one overhead. The frame data is like wonky for all of them.
And then she's also got the Leo overhead.
Oh yeah, okay.
That staggers on stand block.
Oh, that explains so much now.
Really good interrupts with the 2K there, and
I could have actually gone for the instant kill.
He didn't recognize the succumb motion. That's unfortunate. That's such an important factor for basically every character in this matchup. Although granted, I actually don't know how quick Robokai's instant kill is. If his instant kill is really slow, it might not be an option.
Yeah, unlike old Guilty Gear, unlike Exard and like, well, Stripe don't even have instant kills. It's not universal.
Hmm.
Some characters have really wacky instant kills, like
Please
Dizzy.
select your character.
Yeah, some characters just have dreadfully slow IKs, which can affect, it affects the Arbor matchup the most because, well...
Yeah, you have the blood gauge. When you get the knockdown, when it's like... When she gets up, she loses 1/3, and if that goes to 0, she gets into a stagger animation.
Heaven or hell?
Yeah, that's car motion, because the little speech bubble says "ska," which means empty.
Yeah, her life is empty, because she's about to get IK'd.
Yeah.
And as a Kai player who has a really good IK,
Yep.
and like everything goes into a knockdown, this matchup is, I just hope I don't get Dunzide.
It's pretty similar with Venom. A thing that I want to start implementing in the other matchup more is if you block Dunzai, you can slash back the second hit and guarantee a punish.
Oh, really?
Oh, that is... with the FRC2, that combo was ridiculous. I must admit, I never have a great time fighting Arbor because I'm just really bad at it, but it is really cool seeing a good Arbor player go to work, and Moose just not respecting that 2H. That 2H from Arbor is such an incredibly powerful meaty because it's like plus a billion on block, and it's also completely throw invulnerable on top of being active for a year. So...
Yeah, honestly, my experience with the Arbor matchup is she's swinging a key. Nice.
Yeah, it's... You kind of... It's still important to be able to actually play around Mortoha, because the fact of the matter is that she's going to go into Mortoha one way or the other, but you really want to force her to spend a blood pack to go into Mortoha, because then she has to spend another blood pack to get out of it safely. And that's just, like, really disadvantageous for her.
Wait, but can't you just still go into the key grab?
You can go into key grab, but that requires you to land the hit. And
Yeah,
you know, that's not impossible with Mortoha Arbor, but
Oh, right,
you know,
so
it's
Moose gonna take that 2-1 over Murmur.
we've seen the trademark air throws from Moose. He's so good at landing those air throws, scooping like it's Marvel. So next we've got Cargo versus Bow Wow.
Alright, who does Cargo play in this game? I think Cargo was a pot player? They play Plot in Exard. I don't know if they're still playing Pot in +R.
I think Cargo plays +R. I'm not Pot. We know he plays +R. I mean Pot. I'm pretty sure Cargo plays Pot. And in all likelihood, we're gonna see the Autosol pick from Bow Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Bowd's pretty good Autosol though. Definitely got those combos on point. So, you know, if you let Bowd get away with stuff, we're gonna make you hurt. Autosol it's a character. I block him for half a second, and my wrist gauge is like cranked. Proto Strive without the Strive.
Yeah, except he actually has to do a little bit of work to open you up. Not much, considering his, frankly, ridiculous jump arc, but...
One time, I tried to anti-air jump H, yeah? Yeah,
you don't need,
that's the end of the
tell
story.
the rest of the story. That's the end of the story. Once I tried to anti-air jump H.
Oh,
I understand.
What a regret that was. Oh yeah, I'm walking back and forth in neutral and I'm not holding down back. Is Bowwood Wellwood even here?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we'll come back to him then. If he doesn't come back...
There he is.
Oh, no, there he is. Damn. I was gonna give him the big angry
We were this
message.
close to not having an Autosol on stream.
Surprisingly, not a lot of autosols in Australia. I think.
Taking a pre-game nap, I respect it.
Conserving the brain cells needed to play autosol. Keep his hands healthy so he can mash the FBFF.
It's very, very important.
Alright.
Alright, everyone's in. Let's go.
Cargo and Bowwood. I mean, it could be Bowwood Wowwood.
I like Bowwood Wowwood.
I'm going Bowwood
select
Wowwood.
your character.
Base squad.
Let's just both pronounce it differently. Oh, but what stage are we going to? Are we going to see the counter pick to, Oh, okay, we're just going to go with the random. I was hoping we'd get the counter pick to London.
Is London the bad net play stage?
No, I don't think there are any bad net play stages.
Alright.
It's just a counter pick
Heaven
because
or
he's
hell?
British.
Duel. Let's rock.
Alright, we're going
2S round start whiffs. That's okay. I'm just gonna do gunplays anyway. Alright.
Oh, that's not good. Flicking him away. I don't want to run that Oki demo. And a full tank of meter on Autosol means that, you know, you gotta watch your toes.
Look out, he's doing the half screen low.
10 frames.
Okay. Good patience. Oh no. You hate to see this type of thing happen. So that was a big read on the Heavenly Potbuster, and you kind of have to make the read versus Autosol because you're never reacting to his jump. 5k tick into Potbuster, excellent work.
Oh, that hammer does not connect and yeah,
Just- Just barely missed the pickup, but we got the meaty 5k anyway.
One thing I noticed that Bowwood doesn't actually do as much is really, as aggressive of a player as he is, they don't DP enough.
Gotta keep it in the back pocket. That's
Yeah.
the key to making DPs work. You gotta make your opponent forget that it exists. Potemkin's in the club doing Aegis Reflector. And just interrupting so many approaches with Hammerfall here. Excellent FRC. And
He did
2S.
wake up eat FBFF.
yep, he sure did.
Cargo will be taking that first game.
Please
Potemkin
select your
2S being a
character.
button that exists a lot.
Gives him the good old backhand. Whatever you're doing, I'm gonna slap that right out.
It exists the most. It is the most normal, the most button ever. Muffins in the chat, I hope Cargo loses because I don't want to play the mirror. I was actually reading through the Potemkin wiki page on Dustloop last night, and the summary for the Potemkin mirror is just, this is the dumbest mirror match in the history of fighting games, because everything Pot does is perfectly countered by Potbuster.
Oh god.
I actually hope we get that match on stream then. That's gonna be the best. It's gonna be so funny to commentate. Even if Pot players hate playing it.
I mean, at this rate, Bowwood is getting potted.
Slash.
The Potemkin is most certainly happening.
Duel. Let's rock.
It's gonna be match point for Cargo.
I really like the attempt to anti-air with the 5k, because it's generally not a bad idea, but it just doesn't have the same vertical reach that Soul's 5k does, so it's just not gonna reach where it needs to in those situations.
Counter.
as simple as it may seem, it is actually very good that Cargo stayed patient after blocking that jump H, because when Autosol does jump H, he literally does not have to space it in order to make it plus, and that just barely missed dodge on the Heavenly Potbuster. But we're just gonna get the regular Potbuster instead.
Counter.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh! God bless!
Slash.
Wow.
Why
I mean-
is there a screaming sound whenever someone spends meter on a super? I'm
Murderers
here.
in the chat just absolutely losing it.
I'm like losing it internally. I'm hearing Pot just do Aegis Reflector, and you just hear the Hanna-Barbera scream in the background. Oh god. Okay.
This serious commentary is not happening.
Alright, we got Noisin versus Moose coming up next. I'm just gonna run through all the winners. And then we go to the losers and run that one straight.
First game of the day.
Enough of watching Guilty Gear. I'm like, my lungs are gonna blow out laughing soon. How many matches does this person have? I can't math. That's like 5,000 something.
They have enough.
Alright, so now we're just waiting for Moose. There you go.
Or maybe not. Oh, he's got to reinstall the Hanna-Barbera mod. We need the we need to make sure it's got it's fully compatible with the Korean soundtrack.
The Korean soundtrack's pretty good, and then the vocals come on. But I think that's a fitting that's a fitting match to the Hanna-Barbera VFX sound.
I like the Korean soundtrack, except it just doesn't the mod just doesn't have any replacements for the for Autosol and Arbor, so when those characters show up, there's just nothing.
Oh really? It's just nothing?
Yeah. Because there's nothing to replace it with.
Oh, so I don't even use the default.
Duo. Let's rock. Counter.
I assume it's just for, you know, aesthetic cohesion purposes. And I like this patience here from Moose, just knowing that it's going to be really difficult to challenge the nukes otherwise, so...
Is it patience or just, like, admittance, acceptance? It's like the stages of grief.
Our job as commentators is to gas up these plays. Everything must be treated as if, you know, everyone involved is an intelligent human being. Despite the fact that this is Guilty Gear. That was good. Let the explosion rock at full screen where Justice can't really do much about it. And yep,
love that. The
super
dash
invincible. That dash attack. Very satisfying seeing that blow through Michael Blade. And oh, just mistiming the anti-air.
Yes, I think Moose is really just going for that level 2, level 3 missiles, and he's hanging in that top, like, you know, corner of the screen where he can't really be directly attacked by Justice, but, you know, chip damage adds up.
Duo. Let's
Adds up a
rock.
lot.
Counter.
There's the Justice Player Classic round start TK Michael Sword. That'll just catch so many like really common round start gambits from a lot of players. There's the boost dash. No follow-up on that.
Alright, gets the dash. Level 3 available as well. So he's going to be chucking those missiles out. It's good because he's able to like just throw out a lot of missiles, apply that pressure onto Justice. So you know, she can only throw out the one missile and that just puts a huge hole in her zoning.
And the missiles actually do a really good job of getting rid of the nukes at that level as well, though. That's about.
Why does that even make him block?
With Michael Blade, the laser is a hitbox. Went for the tick, but wasn't in the right spacing. That's unfortunate. Missed the FRC and the 5H.
Yeah, he had his last
Build
chance
up that
first.
meter again.
Oh no. Boost combo.
That boost dash has just been catching Moose off guard like every time.
Please select your character.
I like it. Moose still believes in the Robo-Kai.
Heaven or hell. Duo. Let's rock.
Oh wow!
Oh, that was big.
Really good, because this is what you need. You need just pressure this Justice, especially when she doesn't have meter. She's now going to start gambling with defensive options, but that backdash is so good!
The second best backdash in the game.
Catching
About
Justice,
as
mashing
miserable
on
as
Wake Up.
Pumpkin's backdash. For some reason.
Horse is such a good meaty. It's like active a million frames, it's plus on block, it's airborne.
Sometimes
Oh my god! The 2Ks!
you love to see it.
Micro
The funny
spacing!
slide, there will never be a better neutral tool genre in any fighting game than the funny slide. And those missiles are gonna take the first round. Moose giving a much stronger showing here in the second game.
Counter. Counter.
That was... he bet the farm on that.
Yeah, now he's full screen. Oh, luckily, able to delete those missiles. Now just needs to get in running and run that offense.
I was good at that full screen spacing, jumping just to be sure that the any potential boost dashes aren't going to make contact, and the counter hit DP with the full conversion. That was nice. And well, you can't win all of them.
And Moose is in a really good position. Just needs a solid hit in.
Well, he's got enough meter. He's gonna raise the air.
Oh, they just combo into each other. And it's really good that like the missiles split. One of the missiles split over the nuke. And just that single missile hitting was enough for the rest to combo.
Throwing out so much artillery, Robo-Kai's looking like the United States of America. The United States military is the single biggest polluter in the planet, in the world, by the way.
Yeah.
Just apropos of nothing. Anyway, Guilty Gear. There's the Moose air throw. Hasn't got much of an opportunity to get those. I mean, it's reasonable given the matchup. Yeah, just seeing the this patience here, and as we can see, I wasn't actually just gassing up a you know, intentionally timid play because Justice match up hard. That actually seems to be the thing that Robo-Kai wants to do, because there's nothing that Justice can really do about Robo-Kai sitting at the other side of the screen, setting down mats. Generally speaking, if there's anything that you can do to, like, give yourself some kind of resource advantage or anything sort of in that general territory at full screen against Justice, there's nothing Justice can do about it, so it's always a good idea to do it if you can. solid point to burst in that DP punish.
Alright, so I've worked out that when Robokai grabs, it makes squeaky noises. Which sums up this matchup. Which means Noisen's gonna be on match point.
Duo, let's rock!
Missiles and dash. Oh my god!
Counter!
Why does
Living
this character
on a
have a counter?
player.
Oh, DPs! Run up DP as well. That was a good call out. Now we just need to keep running that offense with those horses. That's really good. Got him in a corner. Got the missiles. But no, the 2H. Air throws out. Moose is sitting on a lot of meter. Yeah, just needs to find a gap where he can just chuck out the missiles. And Justice is having a rough time.
Unfortunately, FDing on the. Oh wow!
Oh,
Boost
Moose.
dash.
And Moose is getting low on HP. That risk is cracking up. The missiles build a ton of risk. But gets another beautiful air throw.
It always feels extra. For some reason, Kai and Robokai's air throws feel especially insulting. I don't know what it is. Again, that dash attack really just putting in work. Again, very, very invincible. So, really useful for finding your way around a lot of different, space control tools from a lot of characters. So coming down with that Abare jump age and still being forced to respect these missiles. Moose going for those big gambles again. Whoa. That's the thing you like to see, just that patience from that longer distance against the boost dash. I don't actually know what that move is called, it's just a boost dash because, as far as I'm concerned, this character is a Gundam.
Yeah, if only you could, sidestep the nukes, that'd be great.
What? What an incredible... So backdashing out of the horse and still landing in time to punish the throw, but... Gonna be the second game?
Alright, so Moose gonna take that one, 2-1. Now we got Cargo and Muffins. Oh, did someone say pot mirror?
Pot mirror?
Pot mirror.
My wish has come true. You'll love to see it. So, tell me, Faro, what do you think we can expect from this match?
Podbuster, 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 and probably another Podbuster. I'm actually not sure. I don't think, from what I mean, Muffins isn't really a churning kind of player last time I played against Muffins. So we might actually see,
Well,
it depends on the matchup.
no, see, no good pot player is a churner. Except I get the impression that
have you talked
this
to my
is a
friend
churning
Crazy Diamond?
matchup. Okay, maybe
Please,
there are some pot players that I haven't seen, right? Alright, so Muffins... Yeah, okay, good. We are getting the mirror. We're not getting any desperate, I want to pick someone else, please. Alright, taking bets, chat. What's the bet that we're gonna see a round start 2S trade?
Heaven or hell? Duo, let's rock!
The connection with the opponent has been disconnected. Hang on a second. Did we Potbuster down into some kind of void hell, or did my room crash?
Ah,
Nope,
Guilty Gear!
Ah, Guilty Gear! Alright,
Guilty Gear!
waiting for Muffins to rejoin.
Wait a minute. Muffins is charging Hammerfall IRL. There we go. Nope. We missed the FRC. Alright, so Muffins cannot rejoin apparently.
Oh, you can't rejoin? Okay, I guess I have to remake the room. Oh boy. Ah, Guilty Gear!
One more once!
Alright.
I am looking respectfully.
Oh, right, I gotta... My bad.
You must also be looking respectfully.
I got the eyes on this game.
Right, so both players now have an opportunity to reconsider that. Nope, it's the pot mirror. It's happening.
Heaven or hell? Duo. One, let's rock.
2S? Actually doing smart things.
Oh, they're really swinging, pressing those pot buttons. Ooh, backdash! 6P, pray!
That's the, Muffins really likes to go for that overhead, the 6K. It works out for him more often than not, too.
Okay, we got the first pot
do an
buster.
Aegis Reflector. Oh no, not getting that cancel into Heat Knuckle. Armor coming in clutch. Extend. Manages to jump out of the potbuster attempt there and just... She's just never ready for the,
Oh god! And Hanna-Barbera scream on the reflector. When Pot gets stunned, he's screaming for his life.
Oh, what a combo from Cargo. Blackbeat, but you know.
Oh my gosh, the
It's a
double
real combo
backdash!
for Zerg.
Oh my, the slide head! It goes underneath the far ass and this thing is reflectors.
Extend.
Blast. Duo. Let's rock.
Great air throw from Muffins.
Wow, arm is through the judge. Was it Judge Gauntlet? Is that what it's called?
Yes, that's Judge Gauntlet.
Is that the one move Pot should never use?
It has its uses because it's got a lot of super armor.
Counter.
There are definitely worse things that Potemkin can be doing than Judge Gauntlet. Like so.
Okay, that's gonna be... That's game to Cargo.
You're making a valiant effort to actually seriously commentate this, considering that you've got
Please
like
select your character.
Flintstones and Jetsons sound effects playing.
Look, I'm
constantly.
drunk. It's making it a million times better. I've had one drink every time Moose got sent to full screen from Justice, and it's been downhill since.
I was thinking, like, how are you drunk? There aren't even any Justices on the screen.
No.
Hell. Duo.
That was last game.
Counter.
Oh, it was a great effort. Gentlemen's
You
agreement to
love to
both
see it.
backdash.
Now the question is, which of those two was on layer 1 and which was on layer 2?
Oh my gosh.
Duo. Let's rock. Counter.
An early burst out from Muffins. No punish on the hammerfall. Yep. You love to see it.
Counter.
Alright. Getting counter hit out of that anti-air throw attempt.
Oh, the armor into the armor.
Yes. And that's why this mirror is stupid. Potemkin Buster.
Duo. Let's rock.
This really is like a slapstick cartoon.
I actually almost wish that I was watching this on your stream instead of in +R.
Counter.
Just because I want to know. Alright. That was a really good delay on the burst there from Cargo to avoid the combo from the counter hit jump age, but Temkin in the club do an Aegis Reflector.
Oh no, Muffins, last chance.
Counter.
I like how anytime
Oh, they're taking
anyone gets hit by Pot Meaty 2K, you can tell it's because they missed their wake up backdash. Anyway, yep, that sure was the Potemkin mirror. Well played, question mark, to both players.
Alright, good grapples. Good grapples.
Some grouples certainly did happen. We got some groupling.
They really bust up that matchup.
HDR versus Murmurers next.
Yep, HDR versus Murmur. Which would be interesting, because this is Justice versus Abba.
Does Murmur play any other characters?
I've only seen them play Abba, but I've only played against them once. I sure hope they play another character.
So just for context, in case anyone doesn't know, the reason that we're talking about this so forlornly is because Abba loses the Justice matchup 2-8. So this
On
is
a
an
good
8-2
day.
matchup. Yeah, this is an 8-2 matchup in Justice's favor. My God, Murmur is sticking to it.
I mean, if you only know one character, you gotta hope you get the key grab round start. Because at least Abba, when she runs the offense, she has so many active frames, such huge buttons, you know, can really give Justice a run. But if you get pushed out, her low mobility is just... Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
gets in, jumps over the nukes, this is the chance, this is the 2! Never mind, this is the 8.
Counter.
No, my... Okay.
Let's get out. Okay, this is where it gets
Yeah,
hard.
so that was actually that was a really smart burst there. Are we gonna see a... Yeah.
Wait. Was Murmur even in the stun animation? Was that even in the Suka? Looked like Murmur was in the startup of a button right before the IK hit.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Because surely that should have been a Suka motion.
Okay, yeah, it was.
Slide into key grab.
It looked like
2H meaty.
Okay, this is the time, this is the 2! Oh, no, one more
We're not
knockdown.
the 8 just yet.
You have to
Goku Moto
activate to refill that gauge.
No!
HC, you gotta
What?
remember, the activation refills the gauge! And now, is HC even gonna get a chance? Because without FB nuke, it's gonna be really hard to just set up
There's
the
the
pressure.
Yep, so that
This is the 2.
is... So in Goku Moroha, that Blood Ball into the overhead is guaranteed unblockable setup.
You gotta get out! You gotta need to meet up! Alright, Murmur's down at
Really trying to find the FB slide.
low H. Oh, the conversion, almost! Bonk!
Alright, so we found the 2.
I just hope there's not another 7 more. Now it's got to be very careful because that's a knockdown, which means one more knockdown, that's Suka, but you can't do anything at this little screen. Don't need to do anything. Look how much trouble, especially without the Roha mode. There's no mobility. HDR is probably looking to get the boost dash to the upper side if they need to, which they don't because now they clear the distance. Zoning!
Yeah, we are now seeing just what makes this matchup so rough for ABBA.
Last chance, last life! Gold burst over to Michael Blade! Oh my gosh! No, there's the throw. Oh, there could have been a moment for Murmur, but it's going to be first game to HDR.
Please select your character.
Yes? Yes, the counter pick? No.
Does it look? This is an easy button in
counter pick.
236D.
The counter pick?
You're gonna have to. It's a rough.
The on counter pick. The counter pick?
The counter pick. Oh.
Does Murmur actually know how to play Dizzy?
Heaven or hell? Duo. One, let's rock.
Oh no! Starting off round start, Ice Spike is kind of a little rough. Really a pressure option because this Ice Spike, it's super negative. Justice can start setting up safely.
Yeah, great punish on the Michael sword. Not blocking the cross up, but not able to get the follow up.
I think especially in this matchup, you need to use those fish offensively as well when you can. Getting those laser fish, which blows right through your nukes with the laser, as well as just being on hand to just punish any sets with the Ice Spike.
Just run up 2K, no fear, but HDR responding in kind with the wake up Michael Blade. Murmur just trying to establish the Dizzy space control here.
Okay, got the knockdown. Does it need to be offensive? You gotta apply that pressure to not give HDR any space, but it's in a really good position. This is kind of what you need. Oh, running to the Michael Blade.
Murmur looking really strong here.
Yeah, so you just chuck in the Ice Spikes. If Justice wants to do anything at full screen, you've got to be careful. It's like a 15 frame startup. It is so fast.
Gomenasai.
Gomenasai, I picked the other 8-2 matchup.
Counter.
In this set, we have seen both spectrums of just the least interaction possible.
Oh no, jumping into the nuke. Okay, FB Ice Spike. Especially when you don't have that right angle of the nuke cover. Ice Spikes just go right through it. This could be rough for Murmur. Needs to get the right hit. Ooh. Cannot even eat a single nuke here. Oh, stops right above. Oh, the Michael Blade. So HDR will take that 2-0 over Murmur.
Murmur being a good sport.
Okay. So we got Bolwood versus Negado. So yeah, Justice is a good character.
Very designed.
It terrified me when I saw a second Justice in bracket. Never going to a locals again.
No, not another one, bros. It keeps happening.
Alright, we got Soul Mirrors with the question mark. What Order Soul and Soul Bad Guy?
This isn't the Soul Mirror, this is the Soul Funhouse Mirror. Moose, I told you, leave the Justice players to me. He's got
Heaven
this.
or hell. Duo. Let's rock.
Moose is here to save Guilty Gear.
Moose is gonna counter the giant robot with his normal-sized robot. Orukani
Counter.
Alright, Nagato, just not ready for that gun blaze. I mean,
Can
not that I can blame him, but...
Can Autosol actually get a knockdown from DP?
At certain charge levels, he can.
Right.
But not from level 1.
Right, okay.
And Negato's favorite.
It's already out of it. Unlike Exard, this one ends instantly the second you get knocked down. I think Exard had a little bit of a buffer.
Duo. Let's rock.
These just flashes of FG with the air approach.
Counter.
You love to see it. And we're gonna bust out the FB Fafnir right there. And whoa, okay.
Oh yeah, you give him, what is it, that 6k? 5k?
Yep, not respecting the 6k. That is throw invincible.
Yeah, it's the biking button.
It's literally just 6k. Alright, so Bow Wow making a really strong showing here in the first game.
Yeah, Gunblaze is a decent reversal on Wake Up, and it does have that like quick low profile. And it does hit very high, you know. If you know what you're calling out with it, Gunblaze can be useful.
Yeah, absolutely. Autosol does have quite a few ways to disrespect your pressure, but because he doesn't really have a consistent knockdown off the DP because he requires the charge levels for it, he has to have a bit more presence of mind in order to get the like the more rewarding Abare options. And it just looks like Nagato not respecting that 6k on Wake Up, just trying to get that reversal of momentum here, but instead getting counter hit by the jump H. Alright, we're gonna find something. Oh! That just run, and again, just run up 2D. Oh, I like that. The tricky movement to get around the Fafnir. Just barely out of range for the conversion of the Gunflame. Solid pressure strings here. And this is what Sol is really good at. Oh, that's unfortunate. Now we're dropping the combo.
Oh yeah, and the Gunblaze, it can cross up your inputs at the right timing. You know, if you're mashing that DP on Wake Up, if you're mashing that Grand Viper on Wake Up. What's the OS? So, you know, you mash Grand Viper and you might get SDP or Grand Viper.
That's the OS. Gonna build up that charge. Nagato trying to come down with the jump H, but Bow Wow being able to punish it. Charge again, air dash out with the jump H, just trying to cover that space.
Alright, level 3 charge. Got that 50 meter as well, or is it the kill? No, too close to the corner. Doesn't matter. Gunblaze. Does that
Tried to call out something with the bandit revolver, but just didn't work out.
Alright, so that's 2 games.
Big respect. The big respect to Nagato. Still pretty fresh to the game, but still showing up to these tournaments, getting the games in, getting the experience in.
Yeah, you gotta actually play the game to get better, unfortunately.
Yeah, there were definitely that's the best thing about Guilty Gear is that like when you're learning the game, like it really does feel like you're putting your nose to the grindstone a lot of the time, and you know I'm no stranger to having existential crises because of this game, but when you do have those moments of clarity and you feel like you've really got your thing going, like it feels awesome, and we definitely saw that from Nagato as well. Just really good use of Gunflame and that's actually really highlighting the strength of Sol as a character. You know, he's seen as this very aggressive monkey kind of character, and it's kind of what he is in Strive, but In this game, he's really good at just kind of.
I feel like he's like a little bit of a bulldog, where it's just like, you know, he can struggle at the range. His range options just aren't good, but he has a lot of ways to just navigate that neutral and just force their way in. Yeah. And if you can just get that right read, it gives you the good feeling. But looks like we're gonna have a little bit of a problem as HDR is gonna drop, and we will wait for them to return.
HDR's ducking.
Guilty Gear. Luckily, HDR can make it back into the room. Oh, no. HDR's gone again. Do we have to remake the lobby? Okay. Oh, is Muffin stuck on a collect screen? No, we're remaking the lobby. We're gonna
try this again.
Okay. Here we go again. Yeah, HDR doesn't want to play the 8-2 matchup. I'm not saying whose side it is that's on a 8-2, but it's someone's side.
Please select your...
So I think I was reading like an early version of the Justice matchup page where it listed Potemkin Justice as 5-5. And it was only because they haven't filled it out.
Well, I mean, the thing is that like, I don't think the matchup is Potemkin favored, but Potemkin does have the tools to handle the matchup.
But does he have the tools to react to a 10-frame overhead?
Duo, let's rock.
Does anyone? Do you have the tool to react to a 10-frame overhead?
I don't need
my
to.
defense is godlike.
I don't need to. There's no 10-frame overhead for me. There's only a 60-frame nuke that I can't do anything about.
Alright, we're gonna see the punish on the Hammerfall. I feel like Muffin's missed the FRC there.
Yeah, it's kind of rough when you get sent out this little screen. The far S from Justice, as well as just the risk of that long range overhead, that 6P, is very scary.
We saw the late FRC there to prevent the punish on Hammerfall, but Michael Blade is gonna start this momentum here.
Counter.
You need to get those knockdowns. Because I think Pot has enough like options on that Okizeme to really shut down Justice.
Yeah, if there's one thing that Pot is good at with his knockdowns, it's getting safe jumps. And yep, that's one of the key things in this matchup is the
Duo,
slide head. Excuse me. Like what are moves called again? Seismo.
One of the things that Pot can do is that on nuke without the FB, you can always just slide head on reaction, take the knockdown, and it counts as a hit, so it deletes the nuke. So Justice has to play the matchup a little bit differently, as Muffins is making. Oh my gosh, close to stun. Michael Blake.
That was an incredible black beat combo. Oh, that was really good presence of mind there from Muffin to be able to punish that with TK Michael Blade.
Yeah, it's an 8-2 matchup. Once again, HDR is struggling. The Justice players are being oppressed. That's by Dizzy and then by Potemkin.
Cargo in the chat saying that on top of slide head being good in this matchup, you can also flick P nuke. So yeah, Potemkin, despite this being, what seems like the archetypal Zona Grappler matchup, Potemkin actually does have the tools to handle this matchup really well, We're not talking, we're definitely not talking BBCT Tega versus New.
Oh yeah, and that wasn't even Tega's worst matchup. Oh my
hellscape of a video game. Alright, so Muffin's is gonna find a slide head, and she's so good with that movement, the double hammerfall break to get in after the slide head.
Oh, being a little bit desperate there. And I think Muffins needs to apply a little bit more patience. Be happy to block and find the right opportunity. Oh my gosh, to Michael Blade. Oh my gosh. The Hanna-Barbera screams are going wild.
Duo, let's rock.
Just the stare down from both players. And in that moment, I swear we were playing Samurai Showdown. Potemkin Buster. Mistiming the wake up backdash, but that... See... That was actually a layer 2 interaction, because in the past we've seen Muffins try to chase down the wake up backdash from Justice by just walking into it, and so HDR was able to get the reversal throw.
Muffin's gotta watch out for those jumping, doesn't have that meter for the FD, but, you know, gets the right hit, gets that jab.
Duo, let's rock.
I think Muffin's just being really aggressive on those movements and just trying to force their way into HDR can, you know, throw some nukes at them. Muffins hasn't been challenging with slide in, hasn't been showing the option that they're ready, but they're in, doesn't matter.
Just really wants to scoop the robot.
It's Potemkin time.
Not quite, the proration was a bit too high there. HDR's gonna find that far S, and yep, so, yeah, as was mentioned in the chat, Justice can just walk over the slide head.
Or Michael Blake punishing it.
Yep, that's...
Oh, he's so much minimum damage because of all of the hits.
Imperial Ray! Alright, so we're sitting at 1-1 now.
Select your
And this is what you like to see. You know, for a matchup that would seem very imbalanced, you like to see these kinds of things go back and forth.
Yeah, if you have to play the matchup, well, I mean, you have to play the matchup, so... Might as well play the matchup, right?
Might as well.
I think Muffins is a one-trick pony. I really only plays the Potemkin.
Heaven or hell. Duo, let's
Well, I mean, +R is still the kind of game that rewards being a character loyalist.
And oh, as a counter, catching that jump page.
Drops the combo, though.
And then you go, there's that zoning, it's that K-nuke. It's really hard, but
now we're seeing that that adjustment from Muffins, just like you mentioned actually, Fire.
yeah, you slide head, but now Justice walks forward with a nuke out over the slide head, and now Muffin has to do something else.
It's not exactly working out as well as we'd hope, but I do actually like the idea here.
Oh no! What can Potemkin do to stop that?
You. Duo, let's rock.
Oh, Gamma Ray.
There's the counter. Okay, K-nuke, walk forward. And
that was a bit of a Hail Mary.
Yeah, Muffin needs to get on that layer 2, layer 3 fast now.
Alright, so HDR knowing not to take to the skies willy-nilly when Potemkin has 50 meter because that's
oh, that's gonna hit the far S, and that's gonna be 2-1 to HDR.
You win.
You know, still some adaptation there by Muffins.
Yes.
But it's a little bit of a struggle. It's like the amount of options you have to deal with. He has the tools, but there's just so many things you have to play around as Potemkin that Justice kind of like forces the initiative, which makes it a little bit hard.
Yeah, I tell you what though, I do actually really like that adjustment that Muffins made going into this second game because, yeah, like you said, you kind of need to play, if you're Potemkin in that matchup, you do need to be a bit more patient and, you know, if you're able to establish some kind of, like even just a little bit of a lead, you can just sit at full screen, try to react to the nukes with the slide head, and that way you're forcing Justice to come to you, which, you know, that's not exactly something that Justice wants to do.
Please select your character.
But we've got the other Justice in the bracket versus Monkey Man Supreme with the Mr. Karate jump CD but a punch.
Heaven or hell. Duo, let's rock. Counter.
Oh no, that's not a good start, but I think Total Soul has a lot of ways to, you know, bust through. Does Gunblades go underneath nuke? Well, it doesn't go underneath throw, that's for sure.
But again, we're seeing that, you know, if you have something that you can do at full screen that benefits you, then you definitely want to do that in the Justice matchup, and you also want to be landing Gunblaze. Getting
Good
those
stuff for
conversions.
Bowen, but needs to apply that pressure. It's kind of hard, you know, with that air tech from the DP. And just kind of maintain that charge level and run that offense. That's a great position. Reversal. Oh no, that's good.
Nobody ever expects the Michael Blade, despite the fact that it is an incredible reversal.
Oh.
And, yeah, those nukes are really adding up right now. Wasn't able to find the conversion of the jump H, but it was looking like momentum for a second there. That's not a DP, Noisen. I mean, it worked, so I can't really criticize you too much. That was a bit unfortunate. Bauer trying to find, just trying to cheat the way in with the level 2 rocket, eating a lot of damage for it, and now basically living on a prayer in this first match.
Savage Fang! Jump in, no! Ooh. There's a, what's that, jump K? Jump S? The fork?
You win.
Jump Trident.
Yeah, jump fork. It's just food for justice. Eating up what plays in this bracket.
The ultimate gatekeeper character. So what I think I'd like to see more from Bow Wow is just do the thing that you do in the Justice matchup, which is sit at full screen and cheat yourself into some kind of tertiary resource advantage. And then cheat your way in with, I don't know, level 3 rocket or something.
Yeah, like that. You get the hit, the tether burst.
Punish on with the rocket, even better. Yep. Exactly the adjustment that we're seeing as well.
Oh no, and all of that risk from blocking all of those nukes buttons, it added up and... Oh, that's a lot of damage.
You win. Duo, let's rock.
So unfortunately, you know, even though you can just sit at full screen and keep up that resource advantage,
Counter.
you do still need to find the right openings to use a tool like Rocket.
Yeah.
It's not like it's, you know, invincible or anything, but now we're seeing a much more aggressive approach from Bauer, just kind of saying, well, if this sitting at full screen and building up charge meter is not going to work out, then screw it, I'm just going to try and rush you down. The best way to deal with nukes is just prevent Justice from throwing out the nukes at all, but giving up that space...
I mean, Bowen's getting a real good job at just getting in Justice's face, you know. Getting into that position where throwing nukes starts to become a risk. Justice, Bowen just needs to complete the rest of the puzzle.
Really smart use of that time there after landing Savage.
What a jump, caught out the wake up mash throw again! Oh. Is this enough? No, one more. Or block skill burst. No!
Oh, no!
Burst! No!
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm not even playing and I feel robbed.
Oh, that's gonna be 2-0. Okay. So we're gonna have HDR and Noisen in our loser semifinals, but first we have Moose and Cargo in winners finals. I believe this is gonna be a first to 3.
What a beautiful Justice. At least this time there won't be Justice on the screen. Yeah, that's the tone rules. Alright! If the people want mirror matches...
Yeah.
they
So
can have
apparently,
mirror matches.
I'm only filling in for Tone, runs top 4 as first to 3, not just top 3. So which means losers semi-finals is gonna be a Justice versus Justice matchup, so... You know, be careful what you wish for. The monkey paw curls. You wanted a first to 3? And your loser semi-finals playing a Justice Mirror? You can have it. I got plenty more drinks where that came from.
Does the Dustloop Wiki have anything to say about the
Justice Mirror?
The Justice Mirror?
Apparently it's the greatest mirror ever.
Oh yeah, it's a 10-0 matchup in Justice's favor. I remember that.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, I think according to Junior it's like 7-3. Justice beats Justice by 7-3.
Did Giuna say that? I remember Giuna saying something
It
similar.
might have been
about the
Justice
Arcane matchup.
Ragnar, same character.
Oh, yeah, 10-10 matchup. It's a 10-10 matchup.
Yeah, Justice will win. Is Moose alive?
Only the most sophisticated of mirror matches. Save bar for Michael Blade since it will punish a nuke setup from anywhere on the screen. Ah, yes, it's one of those. Why are there so many characters in this game that just perfectly counter themselves?
That's how it should be. Just make sure your bracket is only full of like, what, 20 people all playing unique characters? Still, and plus you can't really write anyone off. I mean, Justice is low tier. Cliff hits you once in the wrong way and then you absolutely explode and die.
Please select your character.
So yeah, it's a special kind of game.
Heaven or hell? Duo. One. Let's rock.
Yeah, if a character counters themselves, then you know they've got well-defined weaknesses that just happen to be countered.
That reminds me of an old story that my that some friends of mine that I used to play BlazBlue with would tell me, because a couple of these guys that I played with were before they started playing BlazBlue, they were melee players, and they would tell me about how Falco loses the Falco matchup.
Oh, I'm sure Falco does. Because I mean, you know, if Falco plays Falco, one of them's gonna lose, right? Moose is just running a robot train on cargoes.
Duo.
Get anything going?
Oh, I love this patience here from Moose, just watching exactly what Cargo's doing. Sit at full screen, build up the heat. I see a slide head. Let's just not have that happen.
Oh,
Count is
self-destruct!
happening. Oh,
3, 2, 1.
yep. Yeah. Cargo wasn't ready for it.
Even jump in FD, but somehow it's still connected, and they've got the funny slide going on. Moose gonna be kicking those toes, break those shins.
Please select your character.
Yeah, that pressure from Moose's Robo-Kai just... Because that 2K just puts in so much work. It's insane.
Air unblockable? Wow, that's funky.
Heaven or hell? Duo. One. Let's rock.
Maji desu ka?
Can't believe Rebel Kai got thrown.
Yeah! Infinite super armor!
And you just see the smoke chugging from Potemkin's ports. Backdash with the command grab. This is the funny slide! Not so funny now.
What exactly is Pot supposed to do about the missiles?
We can flick them. It's pretty good because of the oh no! You don't catch them, you flick them.
Duo. Let's rock. Counter.
Finding the counter hit Mega Fist.
Oh, what a great start.
Buster. Safe jump. Really good positioning for Kago here. And that's going to be a punish. And that was a missed backdash. Sometimes you just gotta block. Because you can't trust the game to do the things that you tell it to do.
Here comes the missiles, you know, there's a little bit of heat there, so Moose can't keep spamming it forever, but gonna countdown.
Countdown's
Gonna kill
happening.
him.
Countdown to destruction.
That's gonna be 2 games so far to
Please
Moose.
select your character. Heaven or hell? Duo. 1, let's rock.
Round start Hammerfall. Not exactly the best opening gambit you can go for, though I can see why you might consider it an option.
Counter.
Hammerfall catching these mat laydowns. That's not a word, but you know.
Counter.
Good patience there from Cargo. Opting not to go for heat extend.
Moose has been going on for reversals so much in Wake Up.
Pretty risky play versus Potemkin, but it seems to be working out for him. Cargo just a bit too impatient.
Good air throw.
That's the Moose air throw. If the air throw lands, then it was the Moose air throw.
If it doesn't, then it was the Moose jump H. The Robo jump H.
That's the mango. So the Judge Gauntlet.
Let's rock.
Gonna pull it out here. 2. Hidden missile. Singular. See some really good space control there from Moose, and not able to find the burst punish there. Just a bit too far away. Heat knuckle 6H. Oh, pretty tight timing there to get the second heat knuckle. Using the horse there to dodge any potential wake up throws. Yeah, like you said, Fireway, we just keep seeing these reversals from Moose, and Congo's just not doing much about it.
I just realized I've been streaming this for 1.5 hours now, and now these like Hanna-Barbera sounds are natural.
You've been desensitized to...
Oh, God. This is how Guilty Gear actually sounds.
Daisuke's True Vision. The big wigs at Arc System Works wouldn't let him do it.
They said this wouldn't go down well if the game is.
Daisuke is concerned not
Heaven or
with
hell?
mortal concerns such as copyright law and intellectual property regulations.
Alright, nice flick. Yeah, that flick is really doing well when dealing with those missiles.
You would certainly hope so.
Because if it didn't, yeah,
Yeah,
Potem could be having a bad day.
He's gonna be needing it in a matchup like this. I'm not sure what that Potemkin Buster was there. That may have been... I don't know if that could be a misinput.
Finally, the
Technically-
lose. After getting hit by 2K so many times, Kago finally hit him with the overhead.
That's conditioning.
The mix-ups. Oh
No.
God! Once again, you cannot catch the missiles.
Really well timed flick there. That no.
Duo, let's rock.
Might need to be seeing a bit more jump in FD, but we're gonna get the... Alright, excellent punishment here from Cargo. Finding that momentum, but gonna get tagged with a jump H. It's actually incredible just how quickly Heat Knuckle whiffs. It's honestly not terrible as a preemptive space control tool.
Yeah, but Moose is not jumping, you just have it just sit on the mat with the down back until he has enough meter to chuck the missiles. And it's going backwards! Oh, I died to backwards missiles once. I was not a happy guy. Can't believe that was a technological revolution.
Moose looking for those opportunities to degas. He's sitting on pretty high heat right now.
He's gonna explode soon! Trying to degas as best he can. Yeah, imagine if Robokai had the vents that Pot had.
Good place to let yourself explode there at that distance.
Oh, it's gonna kill! Oh my gosh!
Oh my God!
The auto super.
That had me on the edge of my seat right there. That looked like it wasn't about to hit.
It always gets me, you know, how big the hitbox is. You see him get hit by the super, and it's nowhere near the follow-up hitbox. Like, on the super flash, on the hit, you see the hitbox, the sword isn't even there. But, you know, it's an auto super. I spent meter on it.
Alright, now it's the moment you've all been dreading.
No, I'm looking forward to it. Both of these players will probably be hurting, which is going to be great. Alrighty. First to free. Okay, so Noison's going to be right back. And we're going to get started as soon as they get back.
We're giving HDR extra time to plan out his opening gambit.
Alright, should I Michael Blade or should I Michael Blade? Or should I press the button into Michael Blade?
So I think we can prepare ourselves for some highly sophisticated footsies.
Yeah! Nukes, the highly sophisticated ground game that Guilty Gear is known for.
Yep. HDR dodging the matchup.
They did both select, right? Oh, right. HDR was like, went to get a drink while waiting for Noiston. Alright, now they're back. Waiting for opponent?
I got kicked out of the room, so...
Okay, my one says waiting for opponent, so... Yeah, must have broken again. Alright, Guilty Gear moment. Alright, we're gonna remake the lobby. You know, at least we don't need to connect the servers.
if I had to pick one over the other, yeah.
Look, Strive lobbies break too. It gets worse when they break. There was a point where like people streaming Strive tournaments had to actually move like their controller every 5 minutes, otherwise they get kicked from their own lobby.
Interesting.
Yeah, timing out the host because they were AFK is a pretty fun lobby thing. Are you in yet? There you go. Okie dokie.
That's... Oh.
Okay, HDR died again.
Time to run the damage control. Oh, yes. Yes. Yes.
No? Yes? Yes.
Please,
This is the highly sophisticated commentary you all deserve. No. Yes. Yes.
Yes!
No. Sometimes I think about Ray commentating a net play set of Marvel 3 in a tournament that he was running. And he literally just says, commentating this game is hard, no wonder everybody just makes noises every time someone does something.
Well, that kind of sums up Marvel. Things happen, just smile and let it go.
Alright, I think we're dead again. We're all waiting for an opponent.
Even the game doesn't want this to happen.
Yeah, there is no justice mirror. It's not prepared.
Alright, can you make the room? I'll just join off you and see how it goes there.
Yeah, well...
God. Okay.
Daisuke's vision did not include this. If he knew this was happening, then there is no sight. He just can't see it.
We're not allowed to stream NSFW to Twitch. This is why it's not working. Hey, can you make a lobby and drop a link?
Yep, I'm making one right now.
We'll get...
Just give me a moment. I just remembered that my new stick doesn't have a left trigger, so I just need to remember which button on my keyboard that is, and then we'll be able to get another lobby going. Very sorry for the continued technical difficulties. Okay. Is it? Cool. Yeah, I'm using a custom 6-button stick, and it does not have left bumper or left trigger wired to it because I literally do not have the space on the shell for those buttons.
Yeah, don't tell anyone, but I actually don't play Stripe because it's a 6-button game. I need to have my like record and replay buttons as well as my reset buttons all in my face. Alright, so I'm stuck in connecting.
The universe continues to conspire to prevent this mirror from happening.
Just having a moment. Just get Noise in to make a lobby. Maybe I'll just make Hanna-Barbera sounds if I don't get in and the match goes on. I'll do my own I'll do my own match play by play. Donk boing, donk donk.
Negato, it's a narrow chassis because it's literally a repurposed Dreamcast arcade stick.
Okay, saying pass is and I assume that meant PS. But I'm still assuming that's Nah, waiting for you to join.
I'll connect eventually. Yay!
Please select your character.
Alright, now we gotta get past character select.
Alright, we're taking it to the Justice stage. Alright, there's still one more hurdle to get through.
Well, Moose, it's time to find out. We're gonna find out if Justice is cringe or Justice is based.
Heaven or hell? Duo. Let's rock.
No, I think it's just hell or hell.
Hell, let's go! And they're both at full screen, so one's gonna... There's the nukes.
Great minds think alike, as they say.
This is the Cold War matchup.
Counter.
This is definitely cringe. Alright, finding the throw into the 6H. Not the time to be using Michael Blade.
Oh, the nukes don't even blow themselves up, they just go right through each other.
They sure do. That's what happens when you make a projectile that doesn't interact with other projectiles. Or anything for that matter.
Justice players don't have mix, but they still have a 17 frame overhead.
Duo. Let's rock. Counter. Romantic.
Ah, Moose has got the secret tech, which is fuzzy the overhead. The Mortal Kombat Pro strats.
Oh, hit the DOS. The noise is gonna take the first game.
Please select
This is
your
just
character.
Alien versus Predator. No matter who wins, we lose.
Yeah, how do you fuzzy a 10 frame overhead when the low is 10 frames? Oh, pot players. Just pot busted the overhead.
Yeah, clearly.
Heaven or hell? Duo. Let's rock. Counter.
The P in Potemkin stands for problems.
Problemkin.
Just when you think you've done it, Michael Sword.
There's another Michael Sword. Yeah, this is the footsie game that Guilty Gear is known for. Throwing nukes and then jumping into range until you can hit him with Michael Sword.
No, I don't want this meter, actually. It's fine. I wish I had this sound pack installed. I don't want to commentate this. I just want to laugh.
Oh god. Let's put the sound effects, just commentate for us.
I'm definitely watching the VOD for this.
Duo, let's rock. Counter.
That was actually a pretty good conversion, though, not gonna lie.
I'm just surprised how little damage it does. I think Justice really gets that huge damage because of auto zoning. It builds risk really fast.
Yeah, and I think Justice actually has a pretty good defense modifier as well. I could be wrong about that. No, I know.
I mean,
no.
she's a
Robo
rip-off.
has a really good. Yeah, Robokai has a really good defense modifier.
Justice is not too bad, but I mean, like, Robokai is part of the new revolution, so he must have better materials.
Wait, nope. Justice also has average defense modifier, high good guts rating, low guard balance.
Oh.
So yeah, no, she's really good defensively.
Oh, I love it. The Michael Blade clash into nuke set.
High level strats.
The option select. Oh, I can't believe it. The K nuke timing was like at the perfect moment to throw it backwards into Nice and getting the cross up. Alright, someone's gonna about to get in eventually, right? Okay, good start, nice.
Where am I? Did I leave the stove on?
That's what happens when you play Guilty Gear with too much carbon monoxide. It's still 1-0 to like Noisen right now, right? Pretty sure this is only the second game. Okay. Oh, what a throw tech.
Run top 4 first to 3, Tone said. It should be done more, he said.
I wonder why people don't run loser semis top 3, first to 3. I wonder. Did Noisen win that one?
Please select your character.
I don't know, it's just all blurring together.
I thought Justice won, but I didn't know which Justice.
The days become weeks.
months pass. Oh god. I need to have a drink. I need 10 more.
Heaven or hell.
There was a
Duo, let's rock.
there's a quote of mine that I like. There's a quote that I like to remember every now and then, which is there are decades where nothing happens, and then there are months where decades happen. This is
the months of decades of nothing happening.
This feels like. See, that quote was supposed to be about, like, you know, sometimes in particular situation, like particular, you know, social and political situations, just so much progress gets made that a society just becomes significantly more advanced. But this kind of feels like, I feel like I've been here for a decade despite only having been in this lobby for about 10 minutes.
Rock. Counter.
I mean, 10 minutes just for 2 games is a long time. We're getting
It's
like
only worse.
a smash set timing.
What's Justice do about this?
That
I guess.
and
And then get scooped for the troubles.
Counter. Romantic.
Oh, is that 3-0? Okay, it's 3-0.
It sure is.
Alright, which means that's gonna be Noisen versus Cargo. That's right, Cargo. I almost forgot who was the person in third. Okay. I can't wait till they add Justice to Strive. Oh, Cargo hasn't played against HDR. It was Muffins that played against HDR. Alright.
Please do it for us, Cargo. And I'm not having a good time getting into this lobby.
Oh, wait, I thought you were in this lobby.
I thought I was too, but I got disconnected.
Oh, well, I'm still in the lobby.
Guilty Gear!
Ah, Guilty Gear. Oh no. Noise Injustice uses the other overhead as well. I am so sick of Guilty Gear characters with their overheads where they crouch down. Justice leans back. Testament leans down, like crouches down, and then the hands come out from the ground, and they're like, that's an overhead. Damn. I have no idea. No idea what's going on right now. Are you in the...
Wait, no, yes! Now it's just you're not in here.
I just left. Because I usually saw 3 people in.
Get back in. Alright, we're good.
Okay, now I'm in. Oh, righty. Okay, here we go. That was weird. That wasn't weird, that was Guilty Gear. I still can't believe they went from a perfect lobby system of, like, Exard to that.
I'm gonna let you in on a secret.
You've never played
The
Exard
Exard
online?
lobby also wasn't good.
That's pretty good.
Why did we ever stop using menus?
Because we wanted to kick the ball. Did Cargo... Oh, no, wait, no, Cargo dropped. Alright, we'll be back. We stopped using menus because we wanted to kick the ball around. And we wanted to ride the Cagliostro sled. Yeah, like Grand Blue lobbies are the same as Exard, except for some reason they took out the ability to do training mode in the lobby, which was really weird.
Heaven or hell? Duo. One, let's rock. Counter.
Oh, opening Gambit 2P. It's gonna put in work here.
Got into the corner, now just needs to get in.
Fortunate mistiming on the flick there. And it's... Again? You gotta do that flick a little bit earlier.
Can you actually flick the nuke?
No. You can flick the P-nuke.
Yeah, I always thought you can only set the explosions.
You can flick the nuke.
Ah.
Counter.
I like that, just walk up 5p punish.
Running out of meters, gonna get chipped. Oh, hit too low. Oh That's the hardest part. When you start FDing the nuke, so you don't build risk, so you don't get hurt, but then it just drains all your meter.
Yep.
Ooh, not a nice
Excellent
combo.
there.
Not know you can combo into jump D. Might be a Justice only thing. But Cargo, just do 3 hits.
Spending the bar just to make sure that she's dead. I would do that too.
Yeah. I would not do that.
No, we need to be absolutely sure that the robot is dead.
Yeah, I've never seen pot jump D as a neutral tool against the pot buster. Oh my gosh. Oh no, Justice has meter.
That's okay, we're good.
Can you FB slide head? Sorry, FRC.
I don't think Slidehead has an FRC point.
Oh, bursting on the last bit of life. Has to FD everything now. Dice the chip. Okay, that's gonna be first game tonight.
Please select your character.
Yeah, you can FRC slide head, and that's probably a good way to get in. It's something you're gonna have to gamble on. I think when you get that one chance on Justice, you can't let it go.
Yeah, and you also can't let her give herself that chance either, which is the harder part.
The United States is what happens when you let Justice get away with zoning. Oh no. Oh, Cargo's having a moment.
Yeah, this is... You hate to see this type of thing happen.
Oh, it's a good burst. It's the jump over as well. Got Cargo in a perfect position. Needs to get the knockdown and just run with this one opportunity. Oh, that's gonna be big. Has 50 meter.
Another RC, yep. Excellent knockdown.
Oh, it's safe. Justice is out, but low HP. Cargo can make a play. Has to make a play. Slide head.
Oh, this could be the thing he's looking for.
Oh, what the
No.
Why?
That kind of looked like Cargo was trying to chase down the backdash.
And for some reason, Justice has the same throw range as Potemkin. Backdashes the slide head, jumps the slide head, gets hit by the slide head, which means there's a chance for Cargo. Oh no, in the corner as well. Counter off the jump D.
It's not looking good for Cargo right now. Well, this could be the start of the momentum that he
Looking
needs.
great! The one grab! Never mind, back at full screen. Oh, slide head! Shatter all your expectations. Never mind.
Wow. Just that rising jump S. What an incredible air down.
Please select your character.
Oh, Pot's a big hunk of meat and just got forked. Justice is having steak for dinner and it's called Potemkin. Ooh, right. I might have disconnected. Oh, no, never mind.
I disconnected, apparently.
No. Cargo disconnected.
Ah. Oh, I know. Yeah. The plus R is happening.
Alright, now is Kako having a moment? Do we have to remake the lobbies here? Alright, Kako is having a moment.
Yay! We're never gonna finish this goddamn bracket.
Do we have to remake the lobbies again? Oh my gosh.
Oh?
Okay, Kago's back in. Oh,
Yay!
oh, we're in!
Please select your character. Heaven or hell? Duo. One. Let's rock.
This is a counter.
Wait, what?
Counter.
I blinked! Alright. The Cargo switching over
Yeah,
to Axel.
This is Zonas versus Zona, but the difference is that Axel is cool.
I mean, he's got a bandana.
Like, I think Axel is actually cool in Plus R.
Counter.
Alright, not ready for that 6H catching the air block.
I mean, how can someone without jorts be cool?
Duo. Let's rock. Counter. Counter.
Oh, it's not looking good for Cargo. The counter pick needs to...
Outside of the gameplay, I really think that the appeal of Axel is that he's Moe.
Ah, yes, the time traveler is very moe. Oh no!
Yeah, you can't burst that 6H. The spacing is not in your favor there if you try to burst it.
Counter. Counter.
Oh no, Michael Blade right through the two. Was it Durenson?
You
Oh.
win.
Yeah,
Which
I
means
think Cargo just wanted out.
I don't know how to play Axel, but it could have been better. I was hoping it would have been better. Okay, now we have Moose versus Noise in Grand Finals. As we were all saying, you know, the motto of OCE+R, Moose, leave justice players to me.
Leave the Justice players to me.
Please select your character. Heaven or hell? Duo. One. Let's rock.
Alright, so already making that distance. But Moose sitting on a lot of meter, eating the damage from the rockets, slowly getting closer. Finding the right moment. Missiles coming out, and Moose is in.
Counter.
This is what we like to see.
Oh, the dust. And gotta be careful because with that heat gauge, it's gonna limit the amount of missiles that Moose can do. But those horses, the meaties are just hitting.
Counter.
So, Like we saw last time Moose fought the Justice matchup, we're going to be seeing a lot of use of this, just building up the heat and then going for the rockets. It's really going to let him establish momentum here, which is super important. Starting the countdown to destruction, but not even reaching 8.
Counter.
Counter. Excellent air throw from Moose. Always on point with those. Trying to catch that jump out with the jump H, but couldn't quite get it to happen.
No, it's already a panic burst. It does it again!
Excellent patience there.
Counter.
Oh my gosh!
My god, that was an interaction.
I can't believe he countered the invincible charge attack, but because it's so invincible, you can't do the grabby wabby. And Moose is gonna take that first game.
That's something the Justice players have to look out for, because Justice is minus in that situation.
Yeah, Moose was right. Leave the Justice players to me.
Leave the Justice players to me. This is the real Justice counter pick.
It's too late for everybody in bracket. They've already died to the Justice players. But leave them to Moose. He'll take care of it.
What an air throw again. Moose so on point with those. Good block on the 5D, sitting on a lot of guard balance here, but letting it all slowly drain down as he's managing to establish his presence. Jumping out of the corner away from the horse. Too far away for the 6H convert. And once again, Fire, these rockets are putting in so much work. Punishing! Punishing the...
These Note missiles are amazing. And I think it's really important that Moose is just managing that energy level. Making sure he always has those split missiles.
Yes. So important.
Oh no, went for a gamble. Oh.
Duo. Let's rock.
Swings the hammer.
Ah, the DPRC.
Not quite able to get an air conversion. I don't actually know if Riverkai can get much there in that situation, so good adjustment from Moose to just let that rock. Oh. Tried to hit them with the I can also do 5D, but Justice having a really good backdash for some reason. Because we gave the Zona every defensive option under the sun except for a DP.
And she does have the strike back tail. It is
she
close.
She does have SBQ, but it isn't a DP, thankfully.
Yeah, spend a little bit of meter for that. Moose getting a little antsy there, trying to jump missile without the level 2. I think level 2 is at like 3 bars or higher.
Counter.
Oh no, Nether throw. Could this kill?
Always be mashing throw.
I mean, it's so big. It's really good for Justice.
That was a bit dicey. Uh-oh. Even on a prayer. 1-1.
And so Miss is in winners, so you know can afford the bracket reset.
Please
But
select your character.
I don't think against a character like Justice you want to get a bracket reset.
Not really, no.
You just
You
want
want
out.
to end it as quickly as possible.
Heaven or hell. Duo. 1. Let's rock.
Patience from both players here.
Counter.
Not wanting to commit to anything in round start. Not taking the conversion off the counter hit jump S. Just waiting for the burst. But now he's got it. Valkyrie drive. Because that's what that move is called. I just learned that.
Oh yes,
Dust loop.
you looked at the wiki. Thank you, wiki. Shoutouts to all the editors giving you good names.
Not quite able to get the convert off the missiles, but still sitting pretty with this life lead here. You never expect. Oh my god! Spend that cash. Explode. What's Justice gonna do about it? Absolutely nothing. De-gas a little bit to take this first round. Ready for one, but not the other.
Our roster is actually sitting on a lot of meter now. Justice players discovered a block button.
I'll keep pressing horse. I'll keep pressing the horse button.
But that is gonna be a chunk of damage to Moose.
Oh, that was a grip right there. It's okay. We got missiles to spare. Mashing through. He keeps doing it. We can't let him get away with this. Oh, that was actually a really smart burst there. Well,
Yeah, we can't let Justice keep getting away with throw crimes.
scooped. No, not like this. The one time. Surely the Justice player won't mash throw on wake up again.
It's only been 5 times they got counter hit. He's slowly edging closer, but at least has all of that meter. And now to corner position. So Moose does have the missiles on deck. He does lose the neutral. He's got to watch that heat gauge. Let off some steam. Good air throw, and now just needs to get that last hit.
Scoops. That's what I was hoping for. I hope the last hit's a scoop. Alright, so now Moose in a really strong position to take this tournament.
Your character.
Yeah, you know, toss the robot, give him the scoop, throw him in the trash.
Again, countering the giant robot with the normal sized robot. You love to see it.
It's made redundant.
The old model is too bulky. We've introduced a newer slimline model.
Duo. 1. Let's rock. Counter.
Aren't we glad Moose isn't a smartphone?
Counter.
RoboKai Mark III designed by Steve Jobs.
Yeah, and that's called Justice.
The iKai. Valkyrie drive to get through that missile, but Moose finding the throw, and here's that momentum. That rocket is absolutely going to catch the back dash. Where are you going?
Going back with that strike back tail. Just gonna keep throwing him out. Yeah, use them for the massive plus frames.
Oh, I like the idea there. Back off a little bit and throw out the 2H to try and catch an attempt to escape the corner, but that Valkyrie drive is a bit too fast. And now Justice is doing the Justice thing.
Oh, the Michael Blade goes underneath.
Uh-oh.
Strike back!
Oh my god!
Oh,
Really?
and it hits Moose on wake up. I cannot believe that reach.
There's the 2H. We've got those rockets going again. Horse, Matt, Missile, Michael Sword.
Yeah, so what I've learned here is that Moose needs to like step dash boost jump.
Whoa!
If Moose can get like an army counter to missiles, then should be able to get in on Justice. Gotta watch the vectors and, you know, do the L formation. Call in actual Kai assist. Oh my gosh! Oh! It baited out the reversal. No! Still alive, but Moose can only take one more hit. Close to overheat, but Noisens just keep getting hit! Another counter hit!
He wants the throw and he's not gonna get it.
Moose has learned. Don't let them throw, they're gonna do it. There's no deep learning installed in Justice. It's just throw on wake up all day.
Oh, Missile's saving him from any follow-ups to Michael Blade. Not looking good.
Oh, one last hit. Gets the throw. It's gonna be 2-2.
Please select your character.
Are we gonna see the bracket reset? I sure hope not. I don't think I can take much more of this.
Heaven or hell? Duo. One. Let's rock. Counter.
Oh my gosh, a jump H.
What a counter hit with the jump S. Jump S is the downward hammer.
Oh. We'll give him the good old bonkies. It's a bad Justice. Bonk him over the head.
You have been naughty. Oh my god. He actually blocked the horse.
Oh no, the deep learning mechanism's in play.
We've conducted the firmware upgrades.
Downloaded more RAM. Person's in a really good position. Oh my gosh, it hits Moose in the corner, but the zoning is there and it's putting enough pressure. Moose is getting very close to chipped out and it trades the nuke. It's very unfortunate.
Duo.
And now Noisen's going to be on the verge of resetting the bracket. Froze the burn!
Oh my god!
Oh,
Mental guard break has fully set in. Are you kidding me?
Deep Blue Justice!
And the last thing that Moose can do now is get discouraged. Everyone gets their soul stolen sometimes. You don't let it get to you. Oh no.
I think Justice is the kind of character that would make their own cryptocurrency.
Well, we've just established the new pump and dump scheme that is bracket reset coin.
Alright, yeah, it's gonna be 0-0. Moose gonna now be in losers.
Please select your character.
Oh, we're back into it.
Heaven or hell? Duo. One. Let's rock.
The chat is molding right now. Oh, yes! Yes!
Get that. We're
How
gonna toss this
dare you
rabbit
throw
around.
me? How dare you throw my burst? I will beat you with nothing but throws and missiles now.
It's not 50 meters. It does have the access to the level 3 missiles now. But every single time Moose blocks a nuke, just the heat gauge goes up. Gotta let out that steam, blocks the micro
Good
play.
patience.
Oh, FRC's the DP!
Very nice. Oh my god. Reset?
Is an FRC point on DP? It's wild. But to be fair, a lot of DPs in this game do have FRC.
Uh-oh, this is... Yeah, had to burst there.
Oh, it is gonna drain that
Where you
risk
going?
gauge. Oh no! The cross up hit as well.
Yeah, hate to see it happen.
Oh.
Oh, almost a sick conversion.
He's got Justice in the corners. It's still good for Moose. Just can't let this Justice player out. Oh, the dash. Nukes, nukes, nukes. It's not
Oh
the
my
quality of
God.
nukes that matter, it's the quantity. Oh, and it's gonna catch. It's very unfortunate.
Duo. Let's rock. Counter. Counter. Counter.
Alright. Moose looking much stronger here.
Counter. Counter.
Very good.
Please select your character.
And so Moose is one game up. I think he's not out yet. Still leaves the Justice plays to me.
The chat has put their faith in Moose.
Heaven or hell?
We can only hope it is not
Duo. Let's
misplaced.
rock. Counter.
Oh, the trade with
That
the
was a funny
DP.
looking trade.
Counter.
Yep. Just content to sit here and build up that meter.
Does have the missiles now with that level 2 missiles. But again, that dash has been catching Moose out a lot.
Yeah, Noise's been throwing it out at really unexpected times.
Oh, great bait on the reversal, and now Noison's in, yeah, really good position. Got Moose in the corner, but needs to get in. Gets the jump H. Oh, the bicycle couldn't get away from Justice. I love that dash just to chase after it. And a nice conversion by Noison there. Moose is gonna be stuck in the corner. Got the nukes.
Again, we're seeing that that funky interaction between the counter and the dash attack.
Counter. Romantic.
Alright, Noison's gonna even that one up. 1-all.
Please select your character. Heaven or hell? Duo. One, let's rock.
And I'm not sure exactly what happened, but it looks like this, like Noisen's had some kind of artillery upgrade because these nukes are just not. The missiles from Robocar are just not as effective as they used to be. That that rocket there is going to be doing a lot of work, though.
Counter.
All I know is things are happening and I'm eating gummy worms.
Counter. Duo. Let's rock. Counter. Counter.
Oh, and the missiles actually barely make it through the nukes. Doesn't last very long. Now, Red Bicycle does get Moose out of the corner. Unfortunately, not getting Moose any leeway there. Nice dash attack. It's a funny slide, the big counter hit. Oh my god!
Why does Justice have a burst?
Did Moose just 6p the dash out of the corner?
I can't tell.
Give him the old smoky. Moose is in a really good position right now. Justice just needs one hit to death, but Noison's gonna eat the chip damage from the missiles. And Moose takes the next game. It's gonna be 2-1 to reset.
We're almost there, folks.
Please select
These two have just been slogging it out.
It's 2 more games.
At this point, I feel like both players are just kind of playing a war of attrition here.
Yeah.
It's just
See, whoever has them.
Who's gonna lose their patience first?
Whoever's gonna have more missiles in the tank left.
It really seems like it.
Let's rock.
This is the arms race. The first person to run out of missiles loses.
I think we should remove Justice's arms.
He doesn't even need arms! He's getting everything with the leg anyway. And the invisible laser sword of Michael Blade.
What a clash! No, neither player ready to do anything with it.
Moose is in a really bad position. Noisen's barely gotten hit, and now Moose is only on that level 2. Oh, the dash gets caught out. Burst, gotta stay on that offense. There's a horse, evening it up, hitting him with the meaty. And once again, dash out.
Dangerously close to stun here, Noisen.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
Doesn't matter, we got Valkyrie Drive. That's a tool that Justice needed.
Well, I mean, she's gotta move somehow. She's gotta get to work somehow. Yeah, I think Justice is just proof that democracy doesn't work.
I mean, I don't know, I feel like most people wouldn't vote for a character like Justice to exist. But okay, Kent Brockman. I've said it before, folks, I'll say it again.
Democracy just doesn't work.
Let's rock.
It's not evasion, it's avoision. Avoision the missiles.
Moose has got the momentum he needs, though.
He's getting all of its hits in. This is gonna be...
This is gonna hurt.
It's tournament point for Moose as well. Can Noisen bring this one back? Here's the burst. Gets the throw, so they don't have to block the missiles. This is gonna be big. Does have burst in their favor as well, but Moose now has that corner control. Is it gonna kill? Burst? Missiles? Oh! The wake up funny slide!
On wake up. The day has been saved.
The funny slide saved us all. And Moose takes it 3-1 over Noisen. Alright. We should have believed him! Leave the justices to Moose.
Leave the Justice players to me.
Alright. So that's going to be, what was that, 3-2 in the winner's side to Noisen, resetting the bracket into a 3-1 win for Moose.
I must say though, well played to Noisen. There was actually a lot of like genuinely really good interaction there.
Moose actually saying he's just gonna air throw a Justice out of a street. Take a step and he just jumps and air throws him.
It's on site. The only burst throw of the entire tournament. And it was Noisen.
It was a nice burst throw. Alright, and that's gonna wrap up this Fortnite. I think it's Fortnite, right?
It's a fortnightly tournament.
I was actually gonna enter, and then Tone has to play Strive. Oh, Tone.
Yeah, no, has being the operative word. He really does treat it like an obligation at this point.
Okay, so I'm gonna call it there. That's gonna be a good stream. Thanks everyone for joining. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next week, next fortnight, on Toneblarone's channel. Hopefully,
I'll be there next time as well.
If they're not obligated to play Strive again.
I think Tone's gonna resolve to get out of playing Strive again if he has to.
We have to try harder.
Yeah, just don't play Strive.
Yeah, it's part of his job of being in Queenslander. He needed to field a bracket somehow. He couldn't find enough Queenslanders who like Strive.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's it.
Yeah, you're really trying to like tell me I'm wrong, but you can't.
It's Guilty Gear obligation.
Alright, well I'm gonna leave it there. Alright, thanks everyone.
Alright.
See you all next
Thanks
fortnight.
everyone.